What's going on, everybody? So this is a new thing. Still kind of getting used to this whole setup. Okay, so there is a camera control, so I can put this back this way. All right, that's better. We'll just do that. So far, 0 people. So I'm just out here just doing some testing with the HD 1.4 time teleconverter and the DFA 150/450. Just a few videos ago, I had mentioned that there was some kind of weird residue on here, so I just cleaned it up and decided that I'd come out here to shoot some stuff and see if the sharpness is better. Hey, how's it going? Who was that? Memento Mori. How's it going? Thank you for being a member. I can see that there. Thank you so much. Yeah, so basically, I came out here specifically for doing some testing. Unfortunately, there's nothing going on whatsoever. It's, yeah, pretty much a waste. However, when you are dealing with things like wildlife, as you can see, there is really not much going on to do any reliable testing or anything. I mean, there's some people fishing or just kind of standing. It doesn't really look like looks like they came with the intent to fish, but didn't quite work out, so they're just kind of hanging out there. Yeah, it's not quite the situation that I thought this would be, unfortunately, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? These things happen. They seem to happen more often than not to myself, and I'm not sure how much battery I have left in my wireless mic, so if the audio does die out, please let me know so I can unplug it and continue the live. This is not going to be like a 1-hour live thing or anything like that. It's just basically, just wanted to chat with y'all while I'm out here on location. Something different, instead of just sitting there at a computer. Just figured I would shoot this live while I'm out and about. And also so I can see what this is actually like, going straight from the phone. Oh man, it's raining in Wales, eh? Yeah, it's no rain, just blue sky, some white clouds, fairly thick white clouds. The lighting is changing constantly, so sometimes you get bright light, and then all of a sudden it's all completely shade. But it is what it is. Yeah, so I did do a little bit of testing with the HD teleconverter, and the results were pretty good, so I was actually right. Whoa, you're where? Oh, in a train. Oh man, wow, that's a huge time difference, eh? Wow, 21:47, so 21, 10, 9:47 at night, I think, if my military time is correct. Yeah, it would definitely be dark, definitely. One thing I will mention, I've noticed something with the firmware 2.10 with the K3 Mark III. So the eye sensor on the camera, this little thing right here, I used to have it on medium. And one thing I actually realized while I was out shooting a motorsports event, my screen all of a sudden just started flickering on and off. Like it was really bad, like on and off, on and off. I couldn't review any images. I couldn't even get to my settings. I couldn't do anything. It was just, majority of the time it was black, but it did flicker here and there. I mean, I even went as far as like holding the camera out about this distance away. And it's pretty good distance away, and the screen was still black. I tried holding it like this. I covered the thing. I let go. No matter what I did, just screen would not work. I did some testing, and it looks like they ramped up the sensitivity of the eye sensor. So medium is now super hypersensitive. So I actually had to change that to low sensitivity, which activates pretty much once I get the camera right about here is when it'll activate. Not sure if I'll be able to actually show this. Let me just get back to my settings here. All right, where are you? Eye sensor. Okay, let's go to medium. Okay, so I have it set to medium sensitivity. I don't even know if you can see that. Probably not. Oh, there's a ladybug on my tripod. Nice. Okay, anyway, I am in medium sensitivity. And, as you can see, maybe, there's no screen. No screen. Okay, now there's a screen, barely. Just barely, so no, you can't see it. Yeah, it's going to be too hard to show, but you'll just have to take my word for it. So basically, I suggest that if you have done the firmware update to 2.10, change your eye sensor sensitivity down to low. If you don't want to run into any very strange anomalies with not being able to review images or get to the menu or any settings or anything like that. That's at least what I found. Not sure exactly what happened or why they changed it. And oh, dark and wet. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, this is actually a bit more difficult than I thought. Can I scroll down? Okay, yeah, there we go. So dark and wet here at 2048. Oh yeah, the weatherproofing on Pentax cameras, it's been perfect. Okay, so it was showing up as all black. So I wonder, okay, let me try something here. Let me switch to that side and then bring the camera to that side. All right, let's see if this works. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Now you can see. All right, so let's change this to medium. This is exactly what I was going through. So I'm holding the camera pretty far out. Yep, there you go. That's exactly what was happening, and that's in medium. Can't review anything. You see nothing, right? So yeah, I do suggest that you change this back to low, and once it's on low, it's actually usable. So only when you bring it like way up will it actually shut off. So there you go. There you go. Medium is definitely not the way to go anymore whatsoever. Like they literally made it super, super hyper. So how's everyone's day going today? How many people we have on? 8 people. So there's 8 people on. Come on, talk to me. What do you guys want to see in some upcoming videos? That would be a good help for myself. Because there's certain things that I'd like to do, but at the same time, I created this channel for all of you. So, you know, I do appreciate your input in regards to things that you would like to see on the channel. One thing I am going to mention, the season is kind of dying out now for wildlife. So there won't be a whole lot of videos of me coming out to shoot wildlife specifically. I'm going to be changing that up to more photography techniques, you know, and other creative elements in regards to photography, because there's just so much to cover. So it won't necessarily be super Pentax related, but it'll still be photography related, and obviously everything that you can do with a Pentax camera, right? So still on brand. And I am actually waiting for a crazy piece of equipment from a company. It's for mobile photography. My curiosity got the best of me. I really want to check this out. It's a 60-time telephoto lens that mounts to your camera. So I'm waiting for that to arrive. I am going to do a video on that. I mean, the thing it basically looks like mounting, pretty close to mounting a 150, 450 onto your mobile phone. It looks like they actually did it right. It's got, I think it's 12 to 14 elements in it. It's got, you know, multi-coatings. You know, it's supposed to have very good flare control, and what else did they mention? purple fringing, you know, it should not really be much of an issue. So it'll be interesting to see that, you know, and I am thinking of doing a comparison of that versus this, just in regards to, I know there's some people that still, you know, they can't afford a camera, they want to do just strictly mobile photography. But as you know, a lot of us do know, a phone is not going to replace a camera. You know, even though phones do have a lot of AI and a lot of tricks built in, computational tricks and things like that, that DSLR just cannot do. Olympus mirrorless especially is very, very on par with the AI tricks and computational elements that phones actually can provide. And you know, the technology that's in phones now for the cameras is just mind-blowing. You know, and Olympus is kind of following that trend, integrating those same ideas into a camera. It'd be nice if Pentax could do that as well. The K3 Mark III does have its limitations just due to the fact that it is a DSLR. However, the envelope that they have pushed in regards to a DSLR is still pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a comparison of the phone with a huge telephoto, which is going to look really weird, you know, and DSLR with a large telephoto. So that'll be interesting. No idea when that's going to actually happen, only because I am waiting for that giant lens to show up. So stay tuned for that. And this whole time I've been looking around and there's still absolutely nothing. Not a thing. But anyway, you know, I guess I'll just end this off. I'm starting to see people drop off here. And sometimes when you go to do some testing in a real world situation, it just doesn't work and you have to come back and revisit all over again. Anyway, thank you all for subscribing, and thank you especially for the members, you know, that have you know, joined as a member. You know, it would be nice if more people would participate in the forum that I created for all the members. That'd be great. Yeah, but that's it. I am going to head back and finish a video that I'm doing for the membership side of things. I will do a shorter video for the non-members. You know, it won't be as absolutely in-depth as the member version of the video, but time is ticking. The clock doesn't stop. Sometimes you just gotta get on with it and start to rock. I don't know why I tried to make that into a rhyme. That was terrible. So I think it's time that I go. You guys will see me in my next video. I'm out.